And then the next step is going to be installing the stock. Just place it in and just give it a nice push. Maybe knock it on the floor a little bit just to get it in. Just like that. The holes are right there. And you want to take the 2 supplied screws with your trusty screwdriver. Screw number 1. Put the second screw on. Screw number 2. From there, the next step is going to be installing the handguard. Just put it on. Okay, I installed the handguard off camera. It was a bit of work, but I managed to get it on. And while I was off camera doing a bit of, grunt work, I installed the gas tube as well, just because that requires a little bit of sweat and tears. You install it the same way you take it off. You just push it on, push it down to compress the spring, and then work the, whatever you would call this, the lever down using a pair of vice grips of some sort or a hammer if you're feeling particularly crazy. The next step is to install the recoil spring, the bolt carrier, and the bolt. So to do that, you'll notice that this is one of the few parts that I didn't actually paint, and that's just because, as you sort of saw with the handguard scenario over there, Alumahide 2 has a little bit of a way of getting a bit caked on, I would say, and that's not really that big of a deal for parts like the grip and the stock, but for interior parts, if you'd call them, I guess, the working part, the mechanisms, where tolerances are a bit tighter, relatively speaking, I prefer not to mess around with that. So to install it, just put it in like that, put it in like that, and knock it forward. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it straight in right now. So gas tube in, and then just push it down. It's a bit of, if you don't line things up, it can be a bit tricky. There we go. And just all the way forward, just like that. Then the recoil spring, I guess that's its term, just goes in, compress it just a tad and close it. And then finally, the cover. Just knock it down. Just like that. And there you have it. A fully modified, featureless, very sexy matte black AK-47.